New court criticism from top Democrats this morning after a flag-flying controversy involving Justice Samuel Alito and the provocative symbols seen at his properties in Virginia and New Jersey. Alito, in a new letter to Congress, explaining he had no involvement in the decision to fly the Appeal to Heaven flag at his beach home last summer. You see it here in photos first reported by the New York Times, a pine tree on a white background, a symbol rooted in the Revolutionary War, but more recently linked to Christian nationalism and support for Donald Trump, appearing multiple times during the January 6th attack. Alito says his wife is the one who put up the flag and that neither of them were aware of any connection between this historic flag and the Stop the Steal movement. Alito's reiterating his wife was also responsible for the upside-down American flag, long seen as a symbol of distress, on the flagpole outside their Virginia home in the days after January 6th. Flown, he says, because of a very nasty neighborhood dispute. As soon as I saw it, he writes, I asked my wife to take it down, but for several days she refused. Alito later writes, my wife is fond of flying flags. I am not. Adding, she makes her own decisions, and I have always respected her right to do so. It's why the justice says he will not step aside from key cases involving January 6th defendants and former President Trump's claim of immunity in connection to his election interference case, and that a reasonable person, not motivated by political considerations, would agree this does not meet the recusal standard. Some Republicans, like Senator Mike Lee, backing up the justice, saying he's absolutely right not to recuse. But Democrats slamming the decision.
What Justice Alito is doing, in fact, is dragging down the credibility of the court, destroying American people's trust in the court by these kinds of flimsy excuses.
Now, Alito is winning praise from former President Trump, who is applauding what he calls the justice's intelligence, courage, and guts in deciding not to step aside. But the backdrop to this, remember, and something that the Judiciary Chairman is referencing, the public's declining confidence in the Supreme Court. Guys, the court's approval rating is near its record lows right now.
All right, Hallie, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.